I'm Peter Eccles. I'm the farmer here at Carlaverock Farm. We have 150 acres. It's a family farm and I'm the fourth generation farmer. So I grew up here at Carlaverock with my two sisters. My father was the farmer, and when I finished school I went off and worked at a few other farms before Dad retired, and it gave me an opportunity to come back. Rugby's always been a big part of my life since I was a kid. Yeah, it was tough at times because in farming, at the start of the season, you had harvest, and then at the end of the season, we'd have lambing and calving. So juggling the farm and rugby was always a bit of a challenge, but I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it was great for me. Getting your exercise, seeing the guys, taking out all your frustrations on the pitch, and yeah, it's just a great sport. I retired from rugby in 2019 following a few injuries and old age catching up on me, and I had a young family, and it was important to spend more time at home and focus on the family and the business. So yeah, when I moved away from rugby, I felt it was the right time. What I wasn't perhaps aware of was how much it gave me in terms of, you know, seeing your friends regularly, getting that exercise in, having that release, that stress release that was away from the farm and away from family. That impacted me, I would say, and I didn't really recognise it at first. It probably took a couple of years before I thought, you know, I just didn't feel myself. So that was when I got back into fitness, and not playing rugby, it was at the gym. So it was CrossFit, it was functional fitness, it was cycling, triathlons, and that's what's brought me to where I am today. So the on-farm gym came from an idea I had when I was looking at the buildings here and what we could do with them. They no longer really have a purpose in modern agriculture, so it was how could we utilise this space that would also tick a box for me in terms of fitness and connecting with people. Working on your own on a small farm, I knew I was needing something more, and having people come to the farm to work out, to enjoy connecting, catching up, yeah, it's been fantastic. Last spring we had a class on, and I just had to politely ask them to carry on because I have to nip into the shed to check a cow who was actually calving at the time. I had to intervene and give her a bit of assistance, and I just looked over my shoulder and I could see the gym class had followed me around and were all peeping their head round the corner, sort of saying, yeah, this is pretty awesome, you know, you don't get this at David Lloyd. I find connecting with people is really important to my well-being. You learn so much from other people, seeing them thrive, seeing them grow in confidence, sharing stories, it's all part of it. I think it's that accountability that you get as well with working with somebody else. If you're maybe feeling a bit of a low day, they'll pick you up, or if they're feeling like they can't really be bothered, you'll say, hey, come on, let's do it. And you know, you come through it together, so you sort of lean on each other a wee bit, which is pretty cool. The farming plays a big part in my wellness as well. I really do like a good day's work on the farm. For me, the day starts with a good coffee and getting down, seeing the cows, making sure that they've been fed and looked after. And yeah, ideally a workout every day, some sort of workout, whether it's something quite simple like a stretch, or something more intense like a HIIT workout, or a heavy lifting session, or getting out on my gravel bike. I definitely do need some form of exercise every day. So farmers, you know, getting to the market, that's why marts are so important still, the livestock marts, is that this is an opportunity for some farmers to see some of their peers and some mates and some farmers that are going through the same sort of challenges maybe that are occurring at the time of year. That ability to just connect and share and offload some of the stresses of what you might be experiencing at home, that's huge. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoy the Farmstrong events. It's an opportunity often to see a farm and talk about common interests within the farm, whether it's animals or cropping or just having a walk across that farm. There's always a touch on the 5 ways to well-being, and for me, I try and include them in my way of life now. And so the 5 ways to well-being, we're looking giving, taking notice, connecting with others, being active, and to keep learning. So these are all parts of my kind of weekly to do. Tried and tested steps for well-being would be eating well, whole foods, Scottish, fresh produce, recovery, so good sleep, something to de-stress before bed, and hydration, keeping your fluids topped up, especially in the morning. Get yourself hydrated and you'll make better decisions. You can't out-train a bad diet. That's what I've been told.